Try to rob
Fine,
people.
we think it's hard, don't we? Take a knife out, and next thing is they've killed someone.
Sad. These kids here got automatic weapons.
Oh.
It's like they a big.
Well, that's it with a knife. Hopefully, you can only kill one person at once.
Right, is that what I'm saying?
Big rifles, you can shoot a whole community down.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Insane. Just like the show back in the day. You could come on. This is one of my favorite shows, and it was a British TV show. When I was a kid, that's when I started learning about England.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, it came on back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But it was. I think the show had already canceled in your country, but MTV got a hold of it in the 80s. I remember I used to always watch it.
What was it?
Snap! It had a character named Vivian and Rick, Neil, and Michael. I can't think of the name. They was like college students that lived in a flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh snap! They used to always talk. One of the characters had a thing for it was a singer. He was a big fan of Keith Richards. The Keith Richards?
Yeah. Rolling Stone.
No, not Keith Richards. What's his name? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, Living Doll.
Oh, Cliff Richard.
Cliff Richards. Yeah, that was his favorite. The guys. He's always talking about
I
Cliff
don't know
Richards.
which.
What's the name of that show? The Young Ones. There's a show called The Young Ones.
Rick Mail.
Rick, yeah, Rick,
Rick
yeah.
Mail.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what's the other guy?
I forgot the other guy's name, but I know the roommates. But I remember their names. That'd be my favorite show as a kid.
Yeah. Well, anything with Rick Mail was funny.
Because they were like human, but I was little. I remember it was like in the mid '80s when it came on MTV.
Yeah.
But they were like cartoonish. That's why I think that's probably why I liked them, because they were like, they had puppets and stuff. They had like a hamster. They had a mohawk.
Did they?
Yeah.
The young ones.
The Young Ones. Yeah. I used to love that show.
It was funny. It was Rick Mail.
Rick Mill, yeah, he passed on, didn't
He
he?
did. Yeah. He had a really bad accident a few
Really?
years before he died. I think he had a quad accident,
That messed him up.
and I think he had a head injury, and I think that was the ultimate cause of his death a few years later.
I think he was young. He was like what, 51, 52? Yeah, he wasn't even old. I know he played. Then I saw him years later. I said that's the guy from The Young Ones.
Yeah.
He had did a movie called Drop
Dead Fred.
Drop Dead Fred. Yeah, remember
All
that?
my
Yeah.
children will love watching that.
Oh, that's like that movie. That's my favorite movie growing up. Yeah, I was like,
Drop
yeah,
Dead Fred.
Drop Dead. I was maybe 12, 13 when it came out.
Why Rick Mail was in also a series called
Bottom. I watched a couple episodes. They have a couple episodes on YouTube. Yeah, with the guy who played Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A.D. Edmondson. That's the guy who played.
Oh, that's his name. The
Yeah.
guy who played Vivian. Yeah. Vivian. It's just like you get the mohawk. That show it made no sense. That's why.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no sense at all.
Bottom was just.
Yeah, same thing. It was like
it was just so coarse and crude.
Crude, yeah. But I think that's probably why I liked it. I was
It was funny.
maybe 6 or 7. I thought probably mom let me watch that, but I used to always watch.
Oliver, he used to love watching Bottom.
Bottom.
He'd only be about 9.
Right. You just let him watch it. Yeah. Yeah, man. That was one of my favorite shows. That and of course Benny Hill. But Benny Hill was
Benny
like
Hill, oh God.
Yeah, Benny Hill was like soft porn for because people thought it was supposed to be like a comedy, but kids would watch it. But you know what I'm saying? Because he was kind of I guess he was kind of perverted, Benny Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably wasn't as a person, but he came across, he was always lurching after women.
Rather women, I had young girls, he'd be chasing after him and the little old man.
Yeah.
He would slap on the head.
Yeah.
They would chase
You're
after
not
the girls.
allowed to do that today.
You can't. Right. You can't, because it was kind of degrading, wasn't it? It was really degrading.
Yeah.
But my mom let me watch it because she thought it's a comedy show. It's on Channel 11, so it's good. But I'm looking